Good morning and welcome to the Castle here at CCBC Essex. Aaron Thomas in the broadcast booth. And I want to thank you for joining us on this rainy Sunday morning. And it's the finale of an exciting week of soccer here at CCBC Essex as the women's team takes on the Brookdale Jersey Blues. Maybe under 500 on the season in terms of the record, but a chance to be above 500 in terms of wins this week. A win to start off the week on Tuesday in the home opener for the women's team. And then a double overtime thriller that just didn't come out their way. That's then, this is now. Little early offense. Knights 1-3 on the year coming into today's game, as I said just a moment ago. Under 500, but good strike there. Exactly at 500, 1-1. Last matchup with the Knights was in the 2017-28 game, ended in a 1-1 draw. Little hot potato right now. Knights looking for the right path to clear through. 2 minutes into the first half. Space had in the middle. 3 blue jerseys there, but also 3 white ones. Good effort on both sides. Knights will look to do it all over again, though. Through balls there. The cross. Ooh, back pass, shot, goal. Picture perfect, just how you draw it up. Good job of playing with the head up. Played it back. Just like that, the game's first goal. Is there an answer? Will be. It's what back and forth with possession for a moment. Knights looking to make another run at it. More of the same, but this one, maybe that split the uprights. Looked like it was wide right. Sorry, Greg, and the rest of you Buffalo Bills fans out there. I want to thank all of you at home for joining us on the start of Sunday Week 1 football. It's a good little opening appetizer at the Castle with us on YouTube, and then checking on over to the big TV. Are they on in the night game? 1 o'clock, okay. So perfect. Stick around with us, go get some food afterwards, watch the Ravens at 1. That early lead with that here as we see a run on the near sideline. Good closeout defensively. Space, and then there wasn't. Still playing with possession, so still knocking on opportunity's door, but Knights have a chance to regroup. Jersey Blues never had numbers there. As you can see, the rain is picking up out there. Sure, it's already played a factor. May have played a factor on that first goal from the Knights, that through ball. Maybe took an extra skip off the turf. You see some size on faces, sure. That one a little bit too far out in front. Stays here in the offensive zone for the Knights. Take advantage of the space, play it back to the back line. Let's look to regroup, try it all over again. One more time, shall we? Some quick connecting passes. Looking for one more. Defense there to make the tackle. Little bit of something, whole lot of nothing. As the ball was bouncing around there for a moment, but ends up being a goal kick. Knights playing from out in front, but both teams kind of looking for a little momentum here. Jersey Blues looking extra hard, obviously, since they're down one. Knights have spent most of this first 10 minutes or so of this first half in their offensive zone. And there's a good quality cross and great effort on the head. Work on that later. What could have been? It's a tough play to make when it's low like that. Got to bend down, go into it. Certainly a great effort. Certainly one I'll be thinking about later, I'm sure. Space to be had there on the net. No space to be had here offensively for the Jersey Blues as the Knights defense. Everywhere all at once. Making the run. Another quality pass. This one finds the forehead of the last line of defense for the Jersey Blues. Long shot. Takes an unfriendly bounce for the goalie, but still handled. Seen some good passing here over the last 3-4 minutes from the Knights. Oh, good ball work. Got away from one defender. Created some space. No passing angle to be had, though. Steal at the midfield. Nothing but cardio there as it rolls over the line. And 2 players running after it. No one can get there in time. We are staying here in the offensive zone for the Knights a little bit longer. Said a few minutes ago, both teams kind of still looking to create and establish momentum. Well, I think we're past that. The Knights certainly have momentum. Can they hold on to it? 1 goal away from making this a much different feel in this game, but the flip side to that is Jersey Blues 1 goal away from getting this back to even. Both teams in good spots here. It's a game of adjustments from here on out. Problem for the Jersey Blues is their adjustment defensively. It's looking like it almost has to be perfection. Obviously, with the disadvantage on the field in terms of the numbers game being what it is. Is a one hand tied behind the back type affair from the word go. And there's a good through ball. Great job of staying on sides, and that was great passing again from the Knights. Big group substitutions coming into the game for the Knights here. As we approach the 30-minute mark of this first half. It is a 2-0 game, also 2-0 in terms of shots on goal. So the Knights not getting a lot of opportunities, but making the most on the ones they are getting. Willis checks into the game and immediately gets right in the middle of the action. Looking for space on the far sideline. A couple of nice passes got him up the field, but the Jersey Blues regrouped defensively. Shut down that driving lane before it really opened up. Cross in the middle. Sent away. Knights will look to do it again. One more time, says the Knights. They keep sending it in towards the box. Jersey Blues keep getting a foot on it and sending it away. And this time the goalie will have her shot at it. Little hot potato right after the goal kick. Back and forth. Possession now for the Knights defense. Talked about earlier in the broadcast how the Knights 1-3 on the season, looking to rebound after heartbreaking 3-2 double overtime loss to Hartford Community College. Currently 1-1 on the year from the friendly confines of the Castle. Been outscored by their opponents 10-5 this season. And still seeking their first win ever against Brookdale. 0-1-1 overall record. Loss was a 1-0 loss in the 2014-2015 season. And that was actually my first year here. I don't remember that game, though. I was only an intern then, so they weren't paying me yet. I'll use that as an excuse. Couple of good balls. Knights were kind of just skipping the ball in towards the middle of the field. Got that shot off. Saved easily, though. Under 30 minutes to play now. In the first half, that is. 2-0 still the score on the big board. Oh, nice footwork. Get around one defender, but Willis could not save it from going out of bounds. So maybe good offense, better defense, using that out of bounds line as an extra defender. Oh, nice give and go. Defense solid developing, though. Leading scorers for the Knights coming into today's game, Allison Wysong, 2 goals on the year. Some quotes from head coach Steve King. Overall, we played well. We played well enough to win. There are clearly things we have to improve on. It was a good game, credit to them, but I definitely think we put ourselves in a good chance to win. We created some good opportunities and had some good one-on-ones. We just didn't execute. That's, of course, in reference to the 3-2 overtime loss on Thursday. That was game 1 of a doubleheader, the season's first soccer doubleheader here at the Castle. And what a night that was. If you missed it, you're going to have to come check out the next doubleheader. And, of course, you can find out when that takes place on the CCBC Essex Athletics website. You can also follow CCBC Essex Athletics on Instagram and Twitter. But you definitely want to check out that website. Pictures, videos, articles, all the information you need to know or you want to know about what's going on here in the athletic department at the Castle. I know I speak for everybody when I say so glad the action is back. It was a fun summer. The Orioles are playing well. They're still playing well. That was me knocking on wood. But I'm glad that we are back here at the Castle. I'm glad we are back into the school year We get to see exciting action. Wow, I don't know if you could do that again if you tried. Missed it with the head, and then it bounced through the legs. It was like a sitcom. We told you that wet field was going to play a factor at some point. What a kick! Oh, and gets a mitt on it. I'm sure wanted to punch that over the bar. Instead, kind of just deflected it in towards another goal-scoring area. But a tough play, I'm sure. Was not expecting. Emma Bennett is playing goalie here for the Jersey Blues. I'm sure Bennett was not expecting that ball to come up on her so quickly. Chance to regroup. Looking for the corner. Almost bailed out at the last second by a teammate there, but that was a tough angle to get a shot off on. But the cross, we will work on that later. Still so much time left in this game and also this season. I think we've been spoiled here talking about the start of the year with so many good games right off the bat here at the Castle. Yeah, the home opener for the women's team on Tuesday was another great game against Howard Community College. Whoa, what a play. Protecting the post, punching it out, realizing that was going to be a tough catch. And if you don't catch it cleanly, well, there's a couple of blue jerseys right there on your backside looking to get a little cherry pick opportunity. So might as well just punch it away, regroup, live to fight another day. We'll do exactly just that. And there is another quality play. This one coming off the line. Sometimes you play goalie, you got to make a play like that. It's really just kill or be killed. It's no hesitation, no fear. It's less about skill there, and it's more about just being willing to dive after the ball, knowing that there's a good chance you're going to take a shot too. Because that offensive player has just as much of a right to that ball as you do. Some quality goalie play here from the Jersey Blues in the late stages of the first half, keeping this game at 2-0. Comeback hopes maybe not great given the nature of their situation, but they're not dead. Lots of time on the clock. What a strike! And this one pushed up into the air and caught on the rebound. Both teams flexing some muscles there. Good shot on goal. Another good save. What could have been? That was a good through ball there, but the Knights, great job of moving as a unit defensively. Seeing what was coming. Right place, right time. Just like that, they are back on it offensively. Tough play to make there. Falling away from the ball, and then two players right there on your backside. Long shot. No one stops ball. Shot is wide of the net. Another round of substitutions checking into the game for the Knights. And not only is it raining still out there, but the rain is going through cycles where it's raining really hard and then not as hard, and then now we're back to raining pretty hard out there. Which I'm sure for everyone at home, that was just the riveting content that you needed to hear. But I'm sure as a player, that's got to make it that much more annoying. Like, let it just be a downpour or let it just drizzle. The back and forth seesaw of the weather. Welcome to Maryland. Crab cakes and defense, as I like to say. You're seeing that here at the Castle, and good chance you're going to see that at 1 o'clock on the during the Ravens game as well. Speaking of the Ravens, Justin Tucker be happy with that one. That definitely split the uprights. And we can finally say that'll be good for 3 later today, but nothing here this afternoon. If you've been with us all season long and for multiple seasons, you were waiting for that one. Under 20 minutes to play in the first half. And the Jersey Blues are connecting some nice passes up the midfield, looking for space, looking for some kind of offensive chance. Still a lot of time left to play, but seeing great effort on the field from both teams here today. Good carry. Oh, man, you have 2 players out there who'd love to have that one touch again. Willis can be thinking about it a little bit longer, though. Willis just missed out on an opportunity for a goal there. Stays 2-0 a little bit longer. How much longer? Knights at it again. Wide of the net. Approaching 15 minutes to play here in the first half. Usually this is the time where I say we got 2 teams looking forward to halftime for 2 very different reasons, but I think with the rain, I think everyone's looking forward to halftime for the same reason. They play in the Premier League like this in the rain? I just had that thought. It probably makes it some way, shape, or form. That question was posed to our cameraman, Austin, by the way, for all you nice folks at home for joining us. Hope you can join us all season long, as the start of this season has been any indication for how it's going to end. It's going to be an exciting season because we have had nothing but great games to start this year. This will be it for the Knights this week, but you can catch more soccer action next week on Thursday, live from the Castle. It'll switch on the free throw or throw in. Good pass. Willis was there. Played it over to the spot she wanted it. Maybe just a little bit too far out in front. Didn't get a good strike on it. But also credit to the team in the white jerseys. They regrouped. Got into the right position. Made it difficult. Now under 15 minutes to play. Good ball pressure, making it difficult. Love to see the effort there on the other side. Forwards applying the ball pressure there, the midfield that time. And that darn wet turf. Ball took an unfortunate turn. Jersey Blues look like they had something. Now the Knights knocking, calling on opportunities. Door! Oh my, and answering with a beautiful goal. Wow, what a strike. Opportunity was calling, and they answered with a beautiful song. It's going to find its way onto YouTube in somebody's highlight package. Put some music behind that. Wow. An early candidate for goal of the year. 3-0 now. Communication out there on the field, but Willis has got to find the space to get a pass off. She created the space out of nowhere. So Allison Wysong had the first 2 goals for the Knights, and that last one was by Mackenzie Hunt. Having some technical difficulties here at the Castle with the PA system, so no PA announcement. So another use for that trusty rusty CCBC Essex Athletics website. Checked it on there. Live stats, they got it. Another long shot that ended up being a little closer than I initially thought. Great effort from Bennett. I don't know if that was much of a punch or maybe just a push. All counts the same. It'll be a save, but she may have to make another one, as it is a corner kick here for the Knights. Near sideline, hands up, ball will follow. Looking for the cross with the left foot. Oh, my! Beautiful soccer there. Just how you draw it up. The pass on the corner kick to space. The left-footed cross. Didn't run away from it. Michaela Phillips, second time this season we've seen just an absolute picture-perfect pass from number 11. I think Mackenzie Hunt had the goal there again. Find out, though, in a moment. Check those live stats. Michaela Phillips, though, one of those plays where the pass was certainly prettier than the shot. But maybe that's putting the cart in front of the horse. It's tough to get a leg on that ball from that angle. You're kind of really just deflecting it. Picture perfect both ways. Read one of the quotes from Coach King earlier in this first half. Another quote that Coach King had after the double overtime loss on Thursday was, "It's just important to remember that you can learn from this, and we can always get better." We are certainly seeing the Knights get a little bit better here today. Put Thursday's loss behind them, maybe a couple good days of practice. You have a bitter loss like that, I'm sure you extra motivated to circle the next game. Knights came to play. Jersey Blues certainly came to play as well. Great effort. So we see some great effort there defensively as well. Hunt had that ball in a goal-scoring area. Just couldn't capitalize. Two white jerseys right there in front of her, making it difficult. If you can't make the tackle, at least make it hard. Go down fighting, so to speak. Pass to space on the near sideline. Looking for more space. None to be had there with Michaela Phillips cutting off the angle, getting a foot on that ball. Under 10 minutes to play in the first half. Rain has slowed down here once again. I don't expect that to stay the same. A bad deflection there. Good deflection that time. First one went off the backside of a Knights player on a ball that was headed in towards the goal-scoring area. Second deflection off of a white jersey. Gave the Jersey Blues a chance to regroup. A long shot, this one well wide of the net. And it'll give the Knights another chance to get some substitutions into the game. Substitutions coming fast and furious for the Knights, which is no surprise. Jersey Blues, though, I'm sure at a certain point, I feel like they could wish they could do something like that. Tough break. And if anybody knows what that's like, it's this Knights program. The Knights have played games like this. They've had seasons like this. You started with just the right amount of players or maybe one extra player, and you lose one or two to an injury or academics. It's a tough break. It's the nature of the game at this level. Really at any level, the higher you get up, because there's injuries at every level. Coachable moments, as I like to say. If you're looking for them, you may learn a few things. Become a better player, coach, and person in the process. Oh, good aggressive play. Doesn't lead to possession, but Knights have to regroup, do it all over again. They certainly don't mind doing that. We've seen them do it a few times. Jersey Blues with the throw in. Shout out to everybody working the game here, except for me, because I get to be up here in the cozy broadcast booth. Referees, ball runners, score table workers, and operators, they got to be out there in the rain, braving the elements to make sure that everyone here gets to really enjoy this game under the lights with the big board. Got to have the refs. And the refs got to get paid. People helping people. People helping people and people competing with people. We got a whole circle of life out there. Competition has been good here this week, and what an amazing week it has been for soccer. A 2-0 victory for the Knights women's team in the home opener. Had the thrilling doubleheader on Thursday where the Knights had their rivalry matchup with Hartford Community College, Fighting Owls, looking to come in to the Castle, play spoiler, as they've done several times in the past. There's a 1-1 split between the two teams. Knights women's team, as I said earlier, came out losers in a double overtime thriller. Knights men's team were winners in their game in the nightcap. And here is Sunday morning, pre-NFL Sunday snack, so to speak. Some good action here on the at the Castle, excuse me. As we are approaching 90 seconds to play in this first half. The Knights have one last run towards the goal in them. What will be the strategy for these two teams when we come into the second half? You'll have to stick around with me and find out. Oh, nice move around one defender, but great regroup and better defense. Dangerous. You'd like to clear it the other way, but you'll take it how you can make it. My, oh my, could this be the icing on the cake for a amazing first half for the Knights? Corner kick, far sideline, hands up, ball follows. Or not. Houston, we have a problem. No takeoff on that. Is that the last run of offense for the Knights? It looks like it may be, as this clock is about to hit triple zeros. That is all she wrote for the first half. The score at the end of the first 45, 4-0 Knights. These two teams will take a quick break, talk a little strategy, and we will be back with the second half after this. Stick around with me. It's the Sunday football pregame show live here from the Castle. And we are back and ready to start the second 45. These two teams took a break, talked a little what those strategy sessions were. Or strategy adjustments, I should say, were. Yeah, I think with the Jersey Blues, part of that is just keeping the spirits high. The one thing that you can absolutely always control is your effort. Knights would expect them to be aggressive here. One thing, goal differential does play a factor when it comes to seeding when we get to the later stages of the year. So you never want to completely take your foot off of the gas pedal. And then two, the Knights were a team that were outscored by their opponent 10-5 coming into this game. So I think Coach King may feed him a little truth serum, say this is a game that we could use to establish some offensive rhythm as a team and maybe have some individuals out there see the ball hit the back of the net, see some good passes lead to goal-scoring opportunities. Maybe that builds confidence moving forward. Season certainly hasn't started the way that they wanted it to with the 1-3 start, but a lot of soccer left to be played. Willis plays with control, puts a through ball all the way through. Knights will look to do it over again. Abby Meadows controlling it this time. And that back line had somewhat of a day off today. Not many offensive opportunities for the Jersey Blues in their offensive zone, but what the defensive line has done today is they've done a good job area for the Knights. Knights may not have had to make many plays from their back line, but they've stepped up and made more than a few plays at the midfield area. Ensured that possession stays with their team. I mean, if we kept track of time of possession, obviously the Knights would be far and away ahead in that category. Ball played in towards the corner, looking for a cross. Gets it. Good deflection. Takes a bad bounce, though. But great recovery defensively. That was a good old-fashioned fight for the ball. As I believe Mackenzie Hunt put a quality, that was Caleb Blizzard. Blizzard put a good quality cross in. Nothing happening, though. Blizzard this time with the shot. Bennett catches the cannonball with ease. Give and go on the far sideline, and Jersey Blues saw that developing. Better to be lucky than good, my dad used to say. Jersey Blues maybe got a little lucky there as they didn't play that throw in very well, but it bounced off a Knights player. Good ball control. What else are you going to do? You got to pass to where the space is, but defenders for the Jersey Blues, I don't want to see that ball played back to them anytime soon. And just kick it onto the other side of the field. You got to play with control. Still play with purpose, and that's a good strike. Good recovery, looking. Oh, runs around, fakes it out. Kind of made a move like they were going to go to the left foot. Defender took a step over to the left, expecting it. Shot came from the right, and that is the 5th goal of the day from the Knights. Nicole DiCarlo, I believe, goal scorer there, number 21. Oh, nice steal at the midfield. Breakaway. Looking for space. Great effort. It's tough to run it down on tired legs, though. Great effort from Tiff. Gasping for air for her troubles, but it's first offensive outburst we've seen from the Jersey Blues in quite some time. We approach 10 minutes played here in the second half. Only 1 goal scored here by the Knights in this second half so far. They look to slow down the pace a little bit. Looking for a cross. Now looking to just regroup. Nothing came from that cross. Meadows, long shot. No good on either side. Couple of good connecting passes. Willis needed a little bit more mustard on the last one, but the Knights got another go at it. Carey, shot. Oh, good tackle in the box. That tackle gave the Jersey Blues enough time to regroup, avoid disaster at least for a moment. Willis offsides there, and that's the first offsides flag we've seen today. Credit to the Knights on that, as they've spent most of this game in their offensive zone. You'd think we'd seen offsides a few more times today. Good job by their offensive unit playing within themselves, under control. It's also tough to use that offsides flag as an extra defender if you're a defensive unit when you're always on your heels. You kind of need a little bit of offense, little transition, catch the other team's offense out of position on a potential quick strike. Just one of those days, as Fred Durst once said. Just one of those days. Blizzard played it a little bit too far out in front. Defense for the Jersey Blues had enough time to get in front of that, clear it, regroup, do it again. 34 minutes left in contest. Oh! 3 one-touch passes. Or excuse me, 3 one-touches. 2 of them passes leading to the one-touch shot from Willis. Knights with possession in their defensive zone as we approach 30 minutes to play. Good aggressive outburst there. Rory McDonough. Ball pressure. Trying to make it difficult there for the Knights. Willis thought she had the flick. It's hot potato action right now. As the youngins who this game is done are making their way into the grandstands here at CCBC Essex. It's a family affair at the castle. Oh, one-touch pass. Willis needs one more. So saying it's a family affair here at CCBC Essex. One of the things I love about coming to games here, calling the games here, being a part of the program is it's a tight-knit community in the college, but also it's a tight-knit community surrounding the college as well. So many people using the facilities. whether it's youth sports, people working out in the neighborhood. There's always somebody on the track before the game starts. That's a guaranteed. And if you come in to the castle early enough, you'll also see some future tennis stars out there on the tennis courts. The action never stops here at CCBC Essex. Ooh, nice move around one defender, but a little bit too far out in front. McDonough gets a foot on it. Jersey Blues playing a little keep away, and I don't blame him. Smart offense at this point. Connect passes together, play for possession, give your defense a chance to regroup, catch a little breather, and also stretch the Knights out a little bit, maybe catch them out of position. Then you have yourself a driving lane. Willis with the drive there. Took it as far as she could. Earned a corner kick for her team. And that may have been the last we see of Willis as she's checking out of the game here. Kayla Willis, a sophomore. One of a few returning players from last year's team. Two players had a chance at a really quality corner there. One of them got a head on it. Just couldn't put it in the direction they wanted. Jersey Blues love to change that here. Got possession. Throw in. What can they do with it? As they had it and then lost it and then got it back. Slippery out there. Knights play it back to the line. After what seemed like a minute of strictly throw-ins. Abby Meadows. At some point this season, you got to think she's going to connect on one of those. Having a laugh with one of her teammates right now about it. Seen her go for that long shot twice today. A few times already on the season. That one probably the closest one we've seen so far. The power is never the problem. It's just the accuracy, getting it on goal. She can figure out a way to get that shot on goal. It's going to be a tough save for any goalie to make. Meadows is putting extra spicy mustard on that shot. Now under 25 minutes to play in the second half. Meadows does find a way to get that one on net. Right into the waiting mitts of Bennett, though. That was good offense by the Knights. Got a good quality shot off, some connecting passes, waited. What could have been, what might be. It's another trip on the merry-go-round for the Knights as they win possession at the midfield. Around that merry-go-round 6 times already successfully. They've fallen off a few times as well. Ooh. Meadows has it played behind her. Thinking about maybe a missed opportunity there. Matter much in the grand scheme of things in terms of the numbers on the big board, but when you're Abby Meadows, I'm sure she's thinking about it because she's a defensive player. It's getting a little chance to play a little offense. So opportunities don't come around every single day. Another throw in, this time from the Jersey Blues. 2 minutes and some change away from the 20-minute mark. Ooh, nice move. And that is really kind of summed up what kind of day it's been for the team in the white jerseys. That is life, though. Sometimes you are the buzzsaw, and sometimes you are whatever's getting cut by the buzzsaw. The Knights can tell you themselves they've been cut by the buzzsaw already this season. Be a goal kick or a corner kick, excuse me. Yeah, I was told not to say anything until they officially said it, but they're going to call the game at 70 minutes due to rain and circumstances, I'm sure, with the players on the field. Jersey Blues playing a couple of players down here today, so that combined with the rain, they were going to call it at 70 minutes. So that is all she wrote for this one. The final score is 6-0. The Knights women's team not back to 5-3 now, and they are 2-1 this week. CBC Essex. Week 1 is over. Week 2 starts next Thursday, and I hope you can join us then. But if not, until then, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.